Hello friends, so today we will see what is a class and how to create a object. Okay, तो देखिए जो class होता है basically if we go by definition then it means that it's a blueprint or template for its object. It can also be defined as a category that describes some characteristics and behavior. Each object of a class possesses the characteristics of a behavior data functions described within the class. यानी कि हमेशा बेसिकली मतलब जैसे कि हमेशा ही जो क्लास नेम आप चूज़ करेंगे उसी को आपको जो आपको मेन जिसके अंदर सेव करना है उस पूरे प्रोग्राम को उसका नाम भी आपको वहीं रखना पड़ेगा, और एल्स योर प्रोग्राम विल नॉट वर्क एंड इट विल शो एरर. सो बेसिकली जो क्लास नेम होता है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है बिकॉज इट्स द मेन नेम ऑफ द प्रोग्राम इन विच यू आर राइटिंग लाइक एवरीथिंग. एंड उसके अंदर जैसे क्लास को ऑब्जेक्ट फैक्ट्री भी कहा जाता है क्योंकि वॉट एवर वी राइट इन अ क्लास कैन बी कंसिडर्ड एज अ ऑब्जेक्ट. ऑब्वियसली all the individual components which are together acting to make a particular class is also known as token, but also we create certain objects within a class, and that objects means suppose if I am writing about सपोज स्कैनर SC, जैसे कि हम लोग का एक कॉमन एक लाइन है जो हम लोग स्कैनर क्लास जब हम लोग यूज़ करते हैं तो हम लोग लिखते हैं क्या कि हम लोग स्कैनर लाइक देखिए वी ऑल्सो से दैट स्कैनर क्लास क्यों बोलते हैं क्योंकि दिस इज़ अ मेथड नेम. लाइक इफ़ आई एम राइटिंग स्कैनर देन ऑब्वियसली स्कैनर इज़ अ टाइप ऑफ क्लास. यू कैन से दिस इज़ नॉट द मेन क्लास बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली आप जैसे कि अगर इफ़ आई हैव टू मेक अ क्लास फॉर class in which I am calculating the tax of a certain cost price on a certain cost price, so obviously I can give the name of the class as class tax. Okay, and then I will do all the required things here, and then the scanner SC is equal to new scanner, and then inside bracket I can write system dot in. ओके सो बेसिकली यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि स्कैनर क्लास में स्कैनर नाम के क्लास में विच इज़ डिज़ाइन टू टेक आउटपुट फ्रॉम इनपुट फ्रॉम द यूज़र वी आर क्रिएटिंग अ ऑब्जेक्ट known as SC. We can also take it as text or amount or anything you want to take. Okay, so object name can be anything, but in a class of scanner I am creating a object SC where I will store the value of this scanner input. So that is what we can say basically. तो इसीलिए हम लोग जब next में लिखते हैं कि suppose we have taken the input in the variable A, then we write A is equal to SC dot next int to basically read whatever output the user has given in the object SC which is stored in the variable A. So SC is the object or anything we write. Okay, that's a object in a particular class. So we know like in the previous class we have seen that objects can be living, non-living, like okay, like the table, chair, cat, everything is an object. So if I consider a total fruit basket as a class, I can say that every single fruit in that fruit basket is an object. So the attributes are the characters or data members of an object. Okay, so I hope you have understood the meaning of class. कि classes क्या होता है basically जो class name आप पूरे program को देते हो, that is a class. So when I say scanner class, it basically like says about the point. It basically says that scanner is a class which contains all the characters and the behavior of the object SC which is assigned to take the input from the user, right? So that is what we can say as class, and you can name the class maybe according to the program, that is if it is something related with text, so text, if it is amount, or anything you want to take as a variable as the name of the class. And even in the class like scanner class you can take any name of the object. Now like I have created an object SC in the class scanner in this particular statement. So how can you create any class or any object in a class? So that is what here it is given, that how we can create an object of a class. So an object of a class is, first of all, this is for the MCQ purpose, is known as instance of a class, and creating an object of a class is known as instantiation is known as instantiation. And all the instance which we create, all the objects basically we can say share the attribute and the behavior described within the class. So whatever the state is and the behavior, all the objects share the same attribute or the behavior in a particular class. Now what is the basic syntax of creating an object? So we can say what is the basic syntax of creating a object. So first of all, you need to write class name, then you have to write object name, then this equal to new, and again the class name, and then just use the brackets and the semicolon obviously. It will be more clear if you see here that a class is simply a representation of similar types of object. It is the blueprint plan template that describes the detail of an object. So basically what is a class? It's a representation of similar types of objects. So if I make a class flower and inside that I write so many characteristics and the name of different flowers, rose, lily, lotus, all these flowers are containing the characteristics of a certain class flower. So it's all related with a certain class flower, and we can also say this process as in encapsulation. We have already read it about, I guess, in the second video, right? So you can check out that video if you have not yet. So it's basically a blueprint or a plan or a template which describes all the details. Like if I make a class flower, the characteristics of the class flower is color, smell, behavior. What are the behaviors? So I can write decoration, worship. So there is a class flower which contains all the characteristics and the behavior of all the flowers you can give inside this. So suppose I write rose inside scanner as an input, it will give me the characteristics, color, smell, and the behavior, decoration, worship, and I can make different objects by taking the same class flower. See, the class is same as it contains all the characteristics and object of all the three flowers, and we can write the flower name as the object and then the new flower, which is the class name. So basically it's creating a new part of the class flower, which is by the name of rose. It's creating a new part of flower class by the name lily, and a new part of flower class by the name lotus. Now if we will see what is the syntax of this: class name, object name, new class name. So that is the syntax. If I write fruit as a class name and I am writing the object name which is apple, that will contain all the characteristics, behavior, and state of the class fruit. Means all the properties of the class fruit will be there in the object apple. And then I will write new class name. So like this will not be apple and rose, this will be fruit and flower. So basically it means that a new class with the name apple is being created, a new class with the name fruit whose object is apple is getting created. And then this. So this is basically we can say a statement which can be understood by Java कि कोई नया क्लास बन रहा है जिसके अंदर ऑब्जेक्ट्स है. तो एज आई शोड जस्ट नाउ दैट हम लोग एक ही क्लास के अंदर अलग अलग ऑब्जेक्ट नेम लिख सकते हैं, या अलग अलग ऑब्जेक्ट नेम के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स के हिसाब से हम लोग लाइक अलग अलग क्लास के कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स के हिसाब से हम लोग अलग अलग ऑब्जेक्ट नेम भी ले सकते हैं. सो दैट्स हाउ वी कैन मेक ऑब्जेक्ट इनसाइड अ क्लास, एंड आई होप you understood what's the class mean. So that's what for today. We will meet in the next video. Till then, thank you.